says I'm live. Am I live? We're going to assume that I am live. Let's see. How's that? That's pretty good. Still getting a lot of shine off my glasses, though. How y'all doing? Welcome to Stardust Tarot Channel. My name's Eileen. Welcome back if I've seen you before, and welcome in if you've never seen me before. We're going to do Miracle Manifestation Monday reading. This is specifically for water signs. And the order we are going in is going to be Scorpio. Oh, why did I do it that way? All right. I'm going to change this up. I wrote it down wrong. So we're going to do Cancer and then Pisces and then Scorpio. Okay. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Happy birthday, Cancer. Hope you're having a good month. Good time. And good Lord. Okay. I've just dropped half my stuff. Everything went everywhere. So we are going to do this the way we intended to. All right. So this is your Miracle Manifestation Monday reading. And what we do here is look at the current manifestation in your life, one major one, the miracle that you're hoping for and that you're working on creating right now, and then the energy you need to be in order to achieve or to bring in that manifestation. Okay? So we're starting with Cancer. Hi, Cancer. Again, happy birthday. Hope all is well. Let's see what you are currently manifesting in your life at this time. Spirit, thank you for your messages and the best and highest good for my Cancers. Well, this whole chunk just flipped over. What have we got here? No. 9 cards is a little much for one. I'm just going to play with these. All right, here we go. Cancer, what are you manifesting? Okay. So we've got take a trip, simplicity, and then we've also got, oh, hi, Lizzie. How's it going? Thanks for coming today. Structure and constipated, also known as energy block. See, it's in a couple of readings today, the energy block. So for some of you, there's like a reason you can't actually take a trip. Like something's going on. It's difficult. You're making the itinerary and like either you don't want to or something's going on that's making you not want to or blocking you from being able to do what you want to do. Either way, what you want doesn't seem to be working out too good here. Not perfectly anyway. There go the cards. All right. So for what you are hoping to manifest, we have help, too late, and bliss. See all those? Yeah. Help, too late, and bliss. So I'm guessing you're manifesting something that's going to come in like right on the edge. Something you're going to be like, oh, that's definitely the universe. And I have a feeling it's because you need it. You need that help situation to come in like right at the knife's edge so that you can feel like satisfied knowing, yeah, the universe came through for me. Like this is one of those things like, I saw this girl, I think it was a Facebook reel, and she was talking about how she was like, I'm going to go get groceries at Whole Foods and I got like $5 in my bank account. She went and filled up her whole cart and she went to pay and was like, what's going on? And like right before she got up to the counter, money hit her bank account or her Venmo, I think it was, whatever, Cash App, something like that, hit it right before she got up there. to pay for her groceries that she didn't have the money for. And I feel like it's something like that. Like you're needing to feel supported in the most, like where it's like not necessarily dire, but that kind of feeling, like I'm stranded on the side of the road. I have 30 minutes to get to my job interview because my car tire popped and I don't have a jack, right? And somebody swoops in and fixes it and you get there with like 3 minutes to spare and your hair still looks pretty good, something like that, like where you feel like, hey, the universe came through for me. So let's take a look and see what energy you need to be in to bring in this almost too late. Dreams come true. This card, excuse me, has a lot to do with belief. I'd say it's like if you were to add dreams and clouds to the Magician, right? Like a little extra happy dreaming feeling than you get usually from the Magician card. That's kind of what this card is like. It's like believing so much that that this is true. That's, the essence of part of the essence of manifestation itself anyway. So let's take a look and see here for your current manifestation. There's something you're wanting to do and you've got a fairly good outline of what you think should happen or the place you want to go, how, and taking the trip can even be, leaving a mental state. But most of the time, it's actually like a trip or a journey on something, like, how people on all over social media talk about like my weight loss journey, right? Or my skincare journey, or my building a 6-figure business journey, right? So I feel like there's something here about a journey you're trying to create, and whatever kind of journey this is, something is stopping you, or you're not actually, like, you're not getting the results that you want because you have a block. You have a mental block, you have an energy block, you have something here where you're believing that something else is going to happen, or you're just not flowing in that direction and in that vibration. So nothing that you want in that particular, whatever this is, maybe you just can't find the right hotel, right, for this place you're going, or you just can't find the right employee. And you keep reinforcing that and saying, I can't find the right employee. I can't find the right hotel, right? Oftentimes it's really good to flip your script on how you're saying things. Like, I've got great candidates. I've got some spots I'm looking at. I'm picking the best one, right? I'm picking the best one. I haven't found the one I want yet. I'm picking the best one, right? So if you had gone through all 30 hotels that you looked at on whatever.com, and you're like, well, they're all full. Well, there's a reason you aren't supposed to be in those hotels, right? Check Airbnb or something. Check some other venue, right? Or other situation here. So let's take a look and see what the tarot cards have to say beyond what I'm getting here. The Sun and the Hanged Man. Yes. Okay. So your perspective on something is making it difficult. So maybe it's that you keep thinking, like, I'm just going to stick with this travel because, it's Independence Day, it's summer, and it feels like this is what we're talking about. So let's keep going with that example. Let's say that you keep looking for a hotel with a kitchenette. And you're like, I'm going to find a hotel or a resort that has a kitchenette. So you're only using those words when you're searching online, right? Now, sometimes if you simply go look for a hotel, doesn't have to be a resort, doesn't need a pool because you're right next to the ocean, right? Finding the things that you can live without, and finding the pieces that you cannot live without, right? You're like, I have to have a kitchenette. Well, if you have to have a kitchenette and you're going to some place in, I don't know, Costa Rica or something, check other sites and rent people's houses where they have full kitchens. You don't have to look for a kitchenette. What if you got a whole kitchen and it was actually the same price or cheaper? Maybe they've got a really cool view and really cool walks down the road, that kind of thing. Okay. So you're going to find your happiness in a perspective change in whatever journey is. It could be, you're like, man, I'm starting my weight loss journey and I don't want to go running. I don't want to go running. I can't find a running partner. I have to find a running partner. I'm just not going to do it by myself. It's not going to happen. Okay. So you're going to put off running. If you're anything like me and you made that decision, I'm going to go do this, but I have to have somebody with me. Oh, I ain't going to do it until I have my partner with me, right? Right. My business partner, running partner, whatever, right? So my question to you is, what about your friend that's playing tennis? Can you go play tennis with them once a week? Can you start the ball rolling and be like, look, or even say, I'll be your business partner. I'll be your partner for, some tennis matches this weekend if you'll go running with me tomorrow. A lot of people who exercise like to exercise once they get into it. And it's like, it's their hobby or they were raised doing it all the time. It's their thing. They're going to be like, yeah, I'll come run with you, a day a week, or until you find somebody that'll run with you, especially if you make it easy for them. Come on now, just different ways of kind of thinking about things. Like flip your script and turn it into, it's my choice that I haven't found that ideal thing yet, right? None of the ones I've seen yet have been the right one. It's not time yet. Once you start feeling like you're controlling the time, the next thing you know, everything starts falling into place and you don't have to worry about it as much. Okay. So I'm going to get off my soapbox and let's see what we got next. So help, too late, and bliss in your hopeful manifestation here. We have the 9 of coins. How's that angle? That's not too bad. Okay. Can I get one more? Knight of Swords. Oops, I need to go right there. There we go. 9 of coins, Knight of Swords. So there's a practical receiving need of information or quick action, which absolutely just confirms what I said, that you're needing something to come in right at the very last minute. Okay. Absolutely. So this energy that they need to be in order to manifest this, dreams come true. And then we have, oh, that one's flipped over on us. Interesting. We have the 3 of coins, the 5 of swords, and the 10 of coins. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is you need to release, it's time to release the betrayal that people have, like times when people have done things that were just awful. Like the key to unlocking your own vault and having these almost instant or like, almost perfect, truly perfect manifestations come through. The 7 of coins is missing between the 3 and the 10, which, since it's replaced with the 5 of swords. So there's 2 things going on here. Someone individually screwed you over at some point, okay? Was disloyal, stabbed you in the back, did something just not cool. probably having to do with either land or money, or the feeling of abundance, right? We've got 10 pentacles. So there was a hope of perfection that didn't happen, and was quite cruel. Like there was a lot of cruelty, meanness, behind the back, just garbage, right? And they basically took your choice away in some manner, physically, like not in a scary way, but just in like an awful, pulled the rug out from underneath you. Maybe they kicked you out. Maybe they left you with a bag, standing there holding it. Okay, now what do I do? They left me with the whole bag. What do I do? And it's time to trust and collaborate again. Start talking to people, letting them know what's going on with you. Because when you let people know what you need, the next thing you know, a lot of times it just happens. Like I told somebody, friends of mine months ago, that my daughter really wanted a bike, and we had to leave her bike when we moved because something had happened to the bike carrier, and I couldn't transport her bike to even go get a new one. So we had to leave her bike by a dumpster in Nevada. And so we got back and I was like, yeah, my daughter does not have a bike, and they were going to go buy her one. And then my cousin just was like, I have 2 of them at my house. Come pick out which one you want. Just out of nowhere. And it was just because Talia had said, or my child had said that she wanted a bike. Cool. And there it was. So like, don't be afraid to mention that your kid wants something, you want something, you're hoping for something in life, because once in a while somebody will come through for you and you'll just be like, what the heck just happened? And it's amazing. Okay. Anything else on this? Oh, 6 of Cups and the Star. Be yourself. No one does it better. And also, there may be someone from your past here that you do want to be yourself with that maybe you've never been yourself with before. Just interesting. Kind of side note, sticky note, whatever. All right, Cancer. I love you. That's what we've got for you. I'm going to go ahead and clean this up, and then we are going to move on to Scorpio. Thank you so much for stopping by, you guys. Excuse me. All right. Scorpio, are you currently manifesting? Share and struggle. All right. The question is, are you sharing a struggle or are you struggling to share? All right. And next we have, what is the miracle, the manifestation that Scorpio has on their hearts right now? We have too late, help, and slow. Something about help offered that you didn't want. There was envy involved and malice. Okay, and what is the energy they need to be in to deal with this? They're bringing this in. Bullshit. Okay. Let's go with the in-between. Did I do in-between on this already? I feel like this one's going to need the in-between tarot. So let's take a look. All right. So share and struggle are the cards that you have for this your current manifestation status. Okay. We have the world and the world of the Fool, which is the beginning of a new order. You may be trying to create something in your life at this time and having some difficulty with that, having difficulty actually getting things to come through to fruition. You may be struggling with sharing with other people. You're Scorpio. That's difficult sometimes. I have a lot of Scorpio placements. I know all about it. I feel like it's kind of both. Like you're trying to create something new here, and you may be struggling to find the people, like find your soul tribe or your soul tribe faction that helps you with this one particular, facet of your life. There's something new here that you are really hoping to come into in some way. All right, you're currently in that sort of struggle moment. Now let's look at the hoped for manifestation, your miracle. We have 2, help and slow. I feel like you don't want help. I feel like you want something to have. Yeah, okay. So we have justice to the hanged man and the chariot to strength. Whatever it is, my scorpionic friends, that you are dealing with right now, you're coming upon a place in your life or in your situation, whatever's going on here, where you're getting ready to draw a line in the sand. Someone here, maybe a parent, you can always reverse roles as needed, or put the shoe where it fits. But somebody has not shown up on time a lot, and I'm not talking about 2:30 on the dot. Okay, I'm talking about like somebody is always, oh, I could have helped you with that last week if you would have asked, and you did. Or things like, oh, I had the money, I had the money, I could have helped you. Knew you were struggling, but because you didn't say the thing they wanted to hear or grovel particularly well, there was no offer of help, right? Or maybe because you didn't literally ask. It just depends on who you're dealing with here. Getting your own justice here by allowing them to be too late. What do I mean by allowing to be too late? I mean, if you had closed interviews a week ago and somebody called you and you were already hiring someone, right? You already had what you needed. Somebody called you and said, oh my gosh, I missed that interview. Are you still hiring? What would you say? Probably you'd say, no, we're good. We're closed, right? You got who you need. You're confident in your choice. There's no reason to allow them to come in and help now, right? I already have somebody, I already something. Excuse me, that's this fireball. It's called fireball incense is really strong. So we have slow, too late, and help. There's something about doing this, drawing this line in the sand and saying, no, you're always late to the party. Always. This is not working. This situation is not working for me. Whether it's a person, it's probably some kind of person relationship of some sort. Doesn't have to be romantic. I haven't seen any romantic cards yet, but who I'm kind of feeling more like this is probably like a parent or, a boss, a friend, somebody who's pretty important in some way in your life. And you're not getting what you need from it. So drawing the line in the sand actually helps bring you into alignment here. And then we're going to go ahead and clarify bullshit. Okay. Let's see. The Emperor to the Hierophant. Oh, this is taking up a cause. Oh, I love this. This is great. Because it's clarifying bullshit, right? You're taking up this cause, this journey. This is literally being on your bullshit. Like just being your own ridiculous self and not caring what this person or this institution or whatever's going on here, what they think and what they're going to do. We also had these pop out as well. So we have the High Priestess to the Empress. This is growing something in the dark. The Knight to the Queen of Cups. And the Lovers to the Chariot. So there's a moving forward energy here, like a quickening, like a speeding up, a quickening, yes. A quickening of experience. For some of you, for somebody, this is literally starting like some kind of business off of something ridiculous. I don't know if it's like a, grind your gears kind of episode or just welcome to the world of this, whatever it is, kind of, I'm getting almost like here's your sign kind of energy from this. It's really funny. Like something about your humor or the way that you do something. There's some way that you can potentially either create a stream of income from this, even like this is part of the whole drawing the line in the sand. You've got a couple of four major arcana cards, and I've only pulled 6. So this is pretty important. I really feel like for a lot of you, this is a parent that you're going to be cutting off in some way or setting a really hard boundary with in some manner. But there is something about your humor, your personal crusade, your passion, something that's really important to you that, or is like everyone is like, oh, you're so, great at talking on your, what's that, like comebacks or, I don't know what, jumping off points like Robin Williams, right? There's something about the way you are, not just what you do, but the way that you are, that has this like maybe even a secret dream attached to it. Like maybe you always wanted to be a stand-up comedian and everyone's telling you should be, and you're like, nah, I really want to be. And then one day you're like, you know what? I'm on my bullshit. I'm gonna go be a comedian. And obviously this parent or this person is not going to be interested in that whatsoever. Or they may try to demean you or show up at the end of your show instead of showing up. That kind of thing. Okay. Put it wherever in your life that it fits. Because obviously I have no idea specifically, but that's what this feels like to me. All right. I think this is about all I've got for you there, Scorpio. And we're on to Pisces. I'm just going to clean this up real quick. Scorpios, thank you for coming by. Hope y'all have a great day. Hope you have a good week. I will be back out with more videos here very soon. I'm going to be doing more instructional videos on the other channel as well, which I'll start posting once I actually get to making more. Sometime in the next few weeks, hopefully. All right, Pisces. Best and highest good for my Pisces, please. What is currently going on with Pisces? What is Pisces currently manifesting? Welcome, Pisces. I hope you're having a good day. Wealth. Waiting on the world to change. Okay, and what are you hoping to manifest? All right, we've got bullshit. Take care of details. And wisdom. This is a cut the crap kind of energy, like whatever you don't need to be focusing time on right now needs to be put aside. It's time to take care of the little stuff and to use your resources very wisely. And then what have we got for what energy Pisces needs to be in? Laugh. Excellent. Okay, so for wealth, that's what your current manifestation state is. Of course, now wealth is also connected. Wealth is connected to Venus. Venus is the planet of love, money, and all forms of relationships. So this can be any kind of abundance, okay? Let's see what we've got going on here. Wealth and the current manifestation for our Pisces. Son of Wands in the East. So there's a new passion here that's bringing abundance in. Quickly, I might add. Okay, and then bullshit, take care of details, wisdom. The Hierophant. Get to work, bruv. Get to work, do the thing. Anything else on that? Whoops. Oh, the Two of Cups just popped out by itself over here. And then we have the Two of Swords and the Daughter of Wands. There's a choice to cut distractions here and actually focus on what's important to you. And what I'm seeing is important to you here is there's a couple things. We got duality, meaning needing to have an equal time of rest and work, or an equal balance of that feeling of energy, right? Whether your balance is 4 hours a day or 12 hours a day, whatever. Taking care of yourself, partnerships, friendships, etc. And it's very, very important at this time to stay balanced. And that means that if you need to go do some bullshit and then come back and take care of details, that's exactly what you do, right? And some of you here, part of this is actually bringing in new love or new emotions. And of course, the Two of Cups is a potential card of soulmates as well. Okay. Now laugh. Let's see. The energy you need to be in to bring in this balancing act. We have the Four of Wands and the Son of Stones in the West. This is home and friendship. And it doesn't have to be home. It can be just the right situation. Anywhere with four walls, a vehicle, whatever it is that you do. You know, if you like to go ride on quads or whatever with friends, with a good friend, or you want to invite someone to your home or invite them out with you to laugh, right? To go to a comedy show or a theater presentation or movie or something, right? You need to actually take the time and go find this friend who's your earth sign friend or your very, very good friend. Doesn't have to be an earth sign, but Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, very grounded people. They tend to be very grounded people. Okay. Very good to hang with and have good laughs when you're trying to bring balance into your life and actually, like, maybe you're missing out on some piece of your life right now. Whatever's missing is going to start to just start pouring in for you. You just have to look at this concept of, I got to let myself have some laughter and joy in my home, in my experience, in my life, whatever I'm doing, so that I can bring in this balance. Like every new thing you add, there's a new balance to the scale that has to happen, right? Every time you set down a new gold bar, everything goes up and down. Then we got to put more feathers over here, or whatever we're balancing it with, right? So just keep that in mind, that you need your solid friendships. And a lot of times, the Son of Stones that's like a really good friend that you've had for a long time, and they're probably not going to push you too hard all the time to do things. It might just be like, hey, I want to go do this thing, you should come, and you should jump on that. If you're not the one inviting, go. Okay, if you get an invite from a good friend to go somewhere that might make you laugh, you need that right now, and that's going to help you bring in everything that you're hoping for. Okay, this beautiful mix of doing the thing you got to do and not wanting to do some stuff, so you go blow off part of a day and then you come back and finish your details, and but everything's balanced and everything's pretty okay. That's what you're really looking for right now. And also you're looking for a little bit of guidance in your life. So I'm going to go ahead and just pull. Do you have any advice for Pisces at this time? We have the Eight of Stones and the Son of Swords. Know thyself and keep thy intentions and words pure. And that's what I got for you, Pisces. Thanks, y'all. I hope you have a wonderful day. Oh, Lizzie, to answer your question, Son of Stones is also like the prince or the knight. Like in a lot of tarot decks, it's the knight or prince of coins, pentacles. So it's usually a good friend or something coming towards you quickly, but not as quick as, say, the sword. Like the swords and the wands are really fast. Water is kind of, the Knight of Cups is kind of la la la, and the slowest of the fast moving cards of the knights. So those are the fastest moving of the court cards, the people. It can mean good friendship. It can mean, like I said, someone, oftentimes a male, but it's a masculine energy. Doesn't really matter whether it's going to be male or female. And there's frequently, one of the other frequent meanings, I'm sorry, is like money coming your way or getting started learning, like you're learning how to make money, how to create something like an apprentice, right? Like someone who works for somebody and then learns from them what they do for work, a trade, a skill, something like that. Basically anything that can have to do with, yeah, money. It's like money and earthly things, resources. Sometimes it's resources coming your way. There's a whole bunch of different meanings for it, but that's the general. Anyway, thank you. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you on the next one.